cat. It's somewhat off topic for me in terms of prepping, but I guess it's sort of related. A couple of subscribers are a little bit concerned about how much data I'm revealing about myself online recently. And they make good points and they have a good heart on them, and I appreciate what they're telling me and I'm listening. I think it's always worth listening. But one of the things I want to consider, I want to take as a bigger topic, and I'm going to actually put some FBI statistics at the bottom of this video as we troll along, that was sent to me to make me, I guess, more serious about hiding who I am and where I am and what I'm doing online. Is the whole object of social media is to be social online, and yet we know that a lot of what we portray online is fake projection and acting. And that's why it's so interesting to actually observe this. But in terms of you as preppers, how do you feel about being known where you are online? How realistic is the threat in shtf? I consider it to be low-level threat in shtf due to difficulty moving around. What was put to me, I thought it was somewhat interesting, was that the threat to kitty cat would be higher by the data releasing that I've been doing than it otherwise would be if I didn't do that. Yeah, and I think they may have a point. I'm not sure if they have a great point. I think if you are the type of person that wishes to break into a house based on a YouTube video, you are probably also the sort of person that would hang around in a hospital car parking lot and take out a nurse who you want after night shift or before night shift. Because actually the crime in Canada is very obvious most places, and actually it is friends and family that pose the biggest risk to me, so in a way I should maybe be more careful about what I reveal to friends and family than maybe strangers online. That's kind of my take on it. Not that I think those friends and family are actually going to kill me or hurt myself or hurt me or my people I love, but statistically it is friends and family who actually will harm you using violent crime and fraud. Not so much strangers, though of course it does happen. I do listen to what they were saying to me, and I will take that on board. Hospital car parking lots are actually a really dangerous place to hang out and to travel and transverse in. For that reason, we do have an informal security plan in place between Kitty Cat and myself for actually when we are heading towards the car, either together or individually, because it actually is a high crime area. Car parks, transit zones, in and out, lots of people walking around, people distracted. They are really the crime areas. So for those two subscribers, peace, I hear you, I will listen and I will respect what you're telling me, and I will obey what you are telling me to a large degree. That will not stop me from showing videos of my local area where I am right now, because I think it's important to use social media like this to actually inform people in the real rather than in the abstract all the time. For example, this is a talking head video. It doesn't really tell you much at all, but you probably find it more interesting than other methodologies of learning about security. I'll also have a few slides in this scattered around where you can actually see stuff and yeah, think on it. So my question is, both myself and Panhandle Prepper in the last week have actually basically said where we live. Do you consider that to be stupid, okay, dangerous, irrelevant, and why? So I'm going to crowdsource this one, not because I disagree with my two subscribers' concerns about security online, but because I'm kind of actually interested. I'm interested in how much we actually do perceive social media as a potential threat to our physical selves and our physical locations. I'm not talking about fraud. I'm talking about actual people staking out your house because they know where it is from online and then breaking in, or doing rape because they see somebody they like online and they decide to get them. I think it's a little overwrought to think that there's actually any particular risk. I do, and this is a separate topic from shtf, I think in shtf you really don't want people showing up at your bug out location. You don't want every online prepper who's got 3 months supply of food and a bunch of guns in a 100-mile zone, running out of food in the second month or the third month, and turning up at your bug out location because they've seen how much stuff you have there. That's obviously a different topic. What I'm actually talking about is, have the reveals that I made recently made you consider how much you reveal online? Do you consider it prudent, stupid, dangerous, irrelevant, what I have done? And to a large degree what Panhandle Prepper has also done. And a few of the other recently, the smaller channels have actually pretty much telegraphed where they are. And that's kind of interesting. Anyway, put your thoughts below. I'd be kind of interested in that. And I say the video will no doubt generate a little bit of discussion. But the topic is now, not shtf. Social media risk, how much you reveal now, not in shtf. Alright, thanks a lot. Au revoir, and peace and love to everybody.